Okay, we're doing this one standing up just to give you a little bit of a different perspective. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Ian, and welcome back to A Year and a Day, my Arthurian quest to right the wrongs of my past and become a better person along the way. And maybe we can all learn something. Today was a very stressful day of work. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of spitball at you already. So, it's supposed to be a short day, right? Because my manager, she had to go, she was supposed to leave at 12, and we were going to work from 10 to 2. And it was my job to close up the store. And it seems like everyone was coming in and putting the items by. We had to rush through and we would call people like, hey, your items are done, when they weren't actually done. There was so much left. It was very, very stressful. Hey, finally, we get to 2 o'clock. She's missed her 12 o'clock and she leaves like at 1:30. So she's already missed. We're all a bit on the edge right now. But it gets 2 o'clock. The other clock out, I am closing up the store. I am putting the money away. And the phone rings. I go and answer it. Hello? Hey, you called us earlier. Pick up. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, we closed already. Too. Yeah, we'll be open back on Tuesday. What? No, you called us earlier, like 10 minutes ago. Correction, we called around at 1:30, so it's been like 40 minutes at this point. I'm sorry, sir. No, we traveled all this way. Oh, you gonna pay my gas money? Look, it's quite literally my first time closing up on the shop. I've only been working here for not even 10 days, I don't think, at this point. Everything that could possibly be going wrong is going wrong, as now I can't get the cash register open because, I've already turned off the system and we haven't been shown how to turn it back on yet. But eventually, calling the manager, getting it sorted out, just need to reboot. It's simple, turn it on and off. It's great. I don't know. And he comes in, and when he comes in, and I'm just like, okay, here's money, thank you. Hey, this is stuff you gotta keep. I hope you accept this money. Okay, we get it in, and I close it up, and I'm turning off the lights, and the lights on the back, they don't go off by regular light switches. No, you gotta flip with the breaker switches. And some of the breaker switches are, they're labeled as blue, and it's like, okay, you flip all the blue lights, and then, but not all the lights are off, and they should be off. Flip those ones too? Who knows? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure I'll get explained to it properly or reprimanded when it comes back. Who knows? And anyway, I lock everything up, but as I'm driving back, I realize, oh no, I forgot to clock out, and so I rush back to the place, and I can't get in. Either once it locks, or I locked it the wrong way. I don't know. I just messengers like, hey, I meant to clock out at this time. Sorry about that. My mind was pretty freaked out at the present moment. Not just because of that, because I will admit I heard a weird noise in the back room as I was pulling up the money, and I jumped and I screamed like an opera singer, like, oh, like the handbag, oh, handbag. It's like how that woman sounded, like an old Victorian lady. Oh. Not my proudest moment, I will admit. Other stuff. As soon as she left, we had someone come in. We showed them the offer of their items. Like, hey, it's this amount. They were like, could you maybe bump it up? I was just like, So no, I can't. I don't think I can do that. And I looked at this and I was like, no, there's nothing I can do. It's not, nothing's updating or anything that can help you anymore. That's it. And thankfully, took it. It's just Murphy's law. Murphy's law. Anything that can happen will happen at the worst possible time. That's how it goes. I learned that from an old, I think it was an Amazon TV show advertisement, not the Milo Murphy show. Though I wish I would have gotten into that. Anyway, that's besides the point. I leave, go to the mall, just eat a sandwich, and I chillax. I'm back here, back home, and it's like, and then now it's same time again at night. I gotta remember, I gotta film one of these, and I've rambled so much, and I've rambled so quickly, and it's all like blah, 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 and I'm only 6 minutes in, which was very fantastic, because I really needed more, you know, substance, more things to ramble about. I'm very anxious, I'm very on edge about all this. Oh, my parents told me, hey, you gotta grow up, you gotta get a thicker skin regarding this. And I know that. I probably should get a thicker skin, especially working in retail and working in customer service, but it's terrifying, you know, because if you say the wrong thing or say something that the customer does not want to hear, all of a sudden I've got an angry man driving to my establishment, and who knows what he'll do. And that's a terrifying thought. That is a very terrifying thought. I'm not willing to die for the company. I don't think anyone's willing to die for the company. If you're willing to die for the company, you should seek some help. To move around sometimes, body will, it's like my body screams out to please move, and so just, you know, you just gotta move out and stuff. But of course, I look all sort of like, I have a very bulky body, so I don't feel like, doesn't necessarily feel all that cool looking. Oh, and my back, oh, my back. You know, I'm almost 23 years old. I shouldn't be having back issues or feet issues or arm issues. I shouldn't be crackling and creaking all over the place. Oh, how much of it was my fault? But you know, sitting hunched like this or somehow sleeping improperly. End up just a mess, you know, just a mess. I'm gonna see something I have. Hold on, let me pull this. I got this thing called Perplexus. It's a giant maze ball. What you do, you see, it's ball here, and you take it around the track, and you're supposed to kind of do it like this. But what I like to do is sometimes you can go to the third track, go down, and then you can go to here, and you can just skip to the 100. I'm sure there's a metaphor for that somewhere. Where what you're supposed to do is follow the steps, and then what you try to skip to the end, and it usually doesn't work out. My sibling, my sister, she had homework where she had to relate two architectural pieces. One of the seven wonders of the world. I don't know they were referring to I don't know if it was referring to the modern wonders of the world, but we were going by the ancient ones. So the pyramids of Giza, along with a modern architectural piece, the Royal Palace of Madrid. And she was supposed to compare and contrast them. There's a lot of things to contrast. There's not a lot you can compare. I mean, like, they're both made of stone. They're both big. They both, were built by skilled artisans over a long period of time, probably with intergenerational workers. That's as much as I thought about it. But, one of my fixations is time. I love the idea of time travel, and science fiction. I even got this clock here because I just thought it looks cool. Time has always been a part of my family. My grandfather is a clock fixer. He fixes clocks, he mends them. He's got his own little shop and he tinkers around with them. My grandfather's getting old. He's had a stroke a few times, he's collapsed a few times. And at one point he's gonna be gone. And all the skills, all those decades of learning how to fix clocks will be gone with him. Because he doesn't have an apprentice. My dad's not interested, my uncle's not interested. I'm not particularly interested myself either. I mean, I like to tinker with Legos. I love Legos. Legos are great. But gears and clocks and stuff, I think I just don't want to be trapped in like a family business type scenario. And it's like everything that I worked towards in these creative endeavors, and I get stuck as the clock fixer, as the clock maker. Oh, time is so, you know how time is. How when we're just in the minutia of it all, when we're having fun, it feels like time is just, it's not moving at all, but it's also just going so freaking fast. And when we're bored, and we can just feel each second passing like a minute. And you check your time, and you check your clock, and it still says 15 minutes. 15 minutes still. Oh, the air is escaping from my body. Here I am, mumbling and murmuring, and not even sure this is picking up to you. I'm like, I'm so very negative and on the fritz today, just trying to pass the time, just trying to things work, just trying to fulfill this self-promise. I don't have to do this, but I want to do this. I could just tell you everything and start a new life. Forget all my old friends, forget all these purposes, just go be a degenerate in some hole and shoot myself at 27. Who knows? But I don't want to do that. I find the idea of it's not something. I think I would want to disappear, start a new life, live in the woods maybe. I'm not cut out for it. I probably would, but there's something peaceful about the woods, and you're just there, just there and you're in nature and you're just there. I have no more words left to say for now. I'm sure I need to start pushing myself to do some more exciting things. I guess so. I have I have stories to talk about, new stories, not old stories. This is about improvement. This is about moving forward. And old stories are for other times. Old stories are for other times. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ian. This is Year in a Day number 12. And take care.